Yeah, we're here. We're here getting ready for the Dan Selio show. Let's take care of my good buddies at Sleeper before I get killed.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code JOBRO. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Well, hello, good people. We're getting ready here for the Dan Selio show, and I'm going to go ahead and join the studio and listen to the feed. I believe the Eagles have just made a trade for a Michael Carter. So let me enter the studio. I hope everybody's doing
are in the slot. He's a slot cornerback.
He's a slot corner.
They got a slot cornerback.
Yes.
Michael Carter.
I think in my opinion, my takeaway would be this, is that this gives Cooper DeJean more flexibility to be able to go to safety, slot, corner, and to be able to have Vic move him around more and maybe have another body in that slot, if that makes sense. Because listen, if he's taken out of that slot position,
you know it's going to be a hard one to watch.
Right now, not counting Carter, who would go in there and play that slot, if they move him in base over the corner, who would be that guy that would take that role?
If they moved Carter, if they did,
if they moved Cooper outside,
it would be Carter in the slot.
No, not counting him. Who would be that's currently on the roster for them to go into that nickel right there? And who would play in that slot?
Right now, nobody. That's why they haven't put Cooper
Okay,
out
so
there.
That's, to me, gives them the flexibility. This gives Vic more flexibility.
So here's the question, though, Sills. Do you feel better about Michael Carter in the slot? Because remember, you're going to have a big drop-off. Cooper DeJean is the best nickel corner in football. I
agree.
But you're going to have a big drop-off even if Michael Carter's a good player. What do you feel better about, Michael Carter in the slot or Ringo, Jackson, or Bennett on the outside? Whatever one Vic identifies as a bigger weakness is the way he will go. I think
Bennett's health is going to determine that. Because remember what he said at the presser yesterday. He said, we've got to wait and see what we have with Corey and Bennett. Remember, they made a trade for his ass, too, with the Raiders. Yeah. And they gave assets up for him. Yeah. I think how they're going to use Carter is going to all be predicated on what and where Bennett is right now during this bye week, on what Vic can see and who they can move into personnel in the secondary.
Yeah, and I think Bennett still is a factor for the outside. That's why I'm wondering if Vic still thinks that Bennett is good enough, he's going to keep Cooper in the slot. Like you heard Vic yesterday. He does not want to put Cooper on the outside.
And for him to say he's the best nickel in the game, that's not low
grade. Unless somebody thinks they're moving Coop to safety. But that doesn't answer this year.
Safety and base, and then playing him in the nickel?
I don't know. I mean, you can see Prince says bye Reed. Dabney's crying as he always is.
No.
Dabney wants us to say, "Oh my God, how did he?"
But wait a minute.
Perfect player. Stop.
If you put Cooper next to Reed, that might help Reed's play.
It will definitely help Reed's play. But what are you going to have? If you wait, hear me out. You're going to put Cooper DeJean at safety. Now you're going to have Adoree Jackson on the outside and Michael Carter in the slot.
No way. Because you would have that whole right side open. You see what you do when you have the nickel? Watch this. Look, Xander, look. Q, Reed, then you have a safety. Then you have him in the nickel, whoever you're going to put in that other safety position.
You're right, Freddie. Why do I give a shit what Eagles content creates?
And you let the better
what they say about everything.
Get or take advantage of some of the weakness or make up for some of the weakness on each side of the ball. I don't think they're going to do.
You think this is an A, B, C, or D move? This sounds like a C move to me.
I think it's an okay. I mean, what they did is
the money maybe
they traded John Mechie. You know that they traded John Mechie, the wide receiver that they picked up earlier this year. So what they did was they sent Mechie and a 2027 6th-round pick, and they got back Carter and a 2027 7th-round pick. So they pick swapped the 6 and the 7. Who cares? And they got rid of Mechie.
These are
so what they did was, though, what it looks like they did to me is you get rid of depth at corner where you had pretty good depth right now, and you bring in more depth at corner where they have a lot of bodies, but they don't have a whole lot of depth right now. So from that perspective, I think it's okay. But I'm not like optimistic that it's just like, okay, Cooper to the outside and we're all good now. Like I don't think it's that.
No, this is a C move. This is like a C move, and the only reason I would give it a C because the money. The kid's not cheap.
Yeah,
his base is going to be. Again, I think that voiding of that last thing that you said with the injury clause in his contract, he's not making base money. So I think it's a C move, Xander. I don't really think it's. I think it's a depth. How about this? Would this be more? It's a depth move.
It's a depth move.
Andrew, you're right.
I mean,
Jerry Jones only fixes his bank
it's
account.
Just a lot of change. Like, let's just say Michael Carter does play the slot. I mean, you're now changing out cornerback 2. You're changing out It's a lot of change for a week 8, week 9.
Change.
No, maybe not.
Wait. Okay.
Maybe so just get great players on the field.
So let me go back to Howie here. So Howie's traded for a corner. Now he's traded for another corner. You got rid of Slay. I mean, aren't you admitting that you didn't retool the cornerback position if you're Howie? But you're making a week 9 move at corner where you made 2 months ago? You made another move at corner with the Raiders. I mean, that's it. Give them credit for this. They're identifying.
Dude, what's he going to be making? Because that deal was big, but remember, there's signing bonuses in there.
I got
it. Guarantee. So if he wiped out $5 million guarantee and the guy had a $15 million signing bonus in year 2 of the deal, he might only be $4 or $5 million a year. I don't. It's going to be hard to tell.
1.5 is base, Xander. That's league minimum for a guy. It's like 1.5.
Let me see if I can find out what his contract is for us. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it out yet.
A little early to find that out.
More information after Battle Royale. We'll do that when we get the guys up here. Because to me, Xander, it looks like a C move here, man.
Freddie Morales, I'm out of here. Going to look up info on a real NFL team, the Dallas Cowboys.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad move.
Freddie. Okay.
Sometimes I think,
well, Freddie,
fans go right to like, okay,
this is
another Howie Roseman vision.
This is what we do. We actually, I'm going to be, Freddie, going with Philly.500 and Dan Selio. So this is beforehand. But I appreciate it, though. Okay, I appreciate it.
He hasn't made big, good trades in the middle of the year. So I wouldn't. So it looks like we're going to take, big bases next year. Big cap hits next year.
He won't be
here. He won't be here. Kevin Byard, another good one.
Kevin Byard, right.
So the cap hit this year is $1.2 million. The cap hit
Okay. All right, come on. Let's get this thing over with there, Sills.
They're going to cut him.
Unless that guy turns out to be a first-team All-Pro.
Even then, they're going to rework the contract.
Okay, well, again, seems like a wash move to me, no?
It is. I mean, look at Michael. You guys complain about everything. Oh, Michael, did you want to hear that your secondary is now going to be the best in football? Michael, is that what you wanted to hear, Michael?
God.
Come on, man.
Dude,
come on.
I mean, I think some Eagles fans.
Jermaine Johnson. That's all Ryan.
Yeah, Philly's going to be coming on.
Jermaine Johnson and the Jets GM says, best I got is Michael Carter.
Dirty Sanchez.
Hey, wait a minute. You know, before I bring Philly you don't think Philly.500 is going to think this is an A+ move, do you?
No, I don't. Philly's way more real than most fans. I mean,
wait. If this was a Cowboy move, Cowboy fans would be thinking that they just signed
Deion Sanders.
They signed like Deion Sanders.
Well, honestly, if you're a Cowboy fan and you make a move on defense, it basically can't get worse. So anything over there.
Hey, Asia Robinson, how are you doing?
All right,
hey, Holly Pierce.
All right, if you find any more out, let me know, bro.
I'll do some research now.
Hey, by the way, we have some super chats after. What'd you think of Ray Dedinger?
We'll get to all of them, everybody. We appreciate all the super chats. We'll get to them all.
Hey, what'd you make of Ray Dedinger?
excellent. I was multitasking because I did a segment with John while producing. I mean, I'm doing a bunch of things, but excellent segment as always.
Xander's the real brains of the operation.
All right. Hey, so Eagles make a move. Michael Carter. I was like, Michael Carter, the running back? I had to look it up. All right. Oh, my God, I couldn't wait. You know what? So I text Mark Holmes. I'll be there. I felt it was like that. No, it didn't have any kind of, feelings to it, but I felt like when he texted me back, he went, yeah, I'll be there. I don't know. After what I saw in Denver, woo, baby, how you doing? And then you have to love Eagle fans. They beat the piss out of the Gigantes. Okay. Two of my favorite people on the planet. By the way, we just had Ray Didinger on. And these guys here are superstars. Without further ado, one of the best content creators in all of Dallas, Texas. He is the man that will have video after video. He could be sitting on the throne known as the Crapper, making videos of Dak. He is, without a doubt, one of my favorite Dallas Cowboy people in creating content. He is the legendary Mark Holmes. And without further ado, he wants me to dub him this all the time. He wants me to dub him the champ. Here he is, Philly.500. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good.
How are you?
How you feeling, man?
None of us have done enough. That's real. We're a football team that's 3-4-1. You could take the stats on offense and you can shove them up your ass. As far as I'm concerned, we want to win. And that is a direct quote from my coach, Brian Schottenheimer.
I'll tell you something, though. Before I get to Philly here, dude, I mean, 3-4-1, heading into, where you are halfway through the season almost. I had you as a 5-win football team. I think you're better, man. And listen, I never thought you were going to be a team that was going to contend for a Super Bowl, but I think you could create some issues for teams in the NFL. Wait, I get it. You're not at that. You're not with the Rams. You're not with the Eagles. You're not in that room yet. You got to make a move here, man. If you don't make a move on defense and multiple moves, you're not going to win 10 ball games this year.
Here's the problem with making moves is you can't do like a Trey Hendrickson because basically he's a one-year rental. And I think even with Trey Hendrickson, you're not going to be a Super Bowl contender. If you're going to make some moves, they need to be some guys that are going to be here longer than just a half a season because basically there's going to be somebody else coaching these guys. And that's Absolutely. The way I would look at it. And the thing is that hurts about the season is I remember saying that if we get to 8, 9, 10 wins, it's gravy because you're starting all over. Jimmy Johnson was 1-15. Mike McCarthy was 7-9, or was it 6-10? His first year. Jason Garrett took over for Wade Phillips. So you don't expect necessarily to have a lot of success the first year. When you did what the Cowboys did, which was getting rid of their best player and figuring we'll just get guys in here that were first-round draft picks and we'll put them together and we'll have a credible defense.
Philly, after the last 8 quarters of football, how are you feeling about your football team? Really over the last 4 games, you're 2-2. And, and I'm going – the reason why I went there was – a lot of people were questioning with the 2 losses, right? Now, all of a sudden, coming off the 2 losses, you've been able to beat Minnesota and you've been able to beat the Giants. You're 6-2 right now. I think it's great where you are sitting at 6-2. How are you feeling about where the football team is now in the bye?
I feel wonderful. I feel absolutely wonderful because I'm starting to see them stack up quarters after quarters, right? I like the way they played against Minnesota. It was a good first step. This was a good second step in getting the running game going. And I think the Eagles have a lot to build on, get healthy at the bye. And I really feel like the season begins, when you play Green Bay. I think the season really begins there. We got to be ready to go. So I like where we're at, but I also have a good memory. And I remember coming on here last week, and this man told me, watch out. Here come the Cowboys. Here come the Cowboys. And then Sills and Mark Holmes were making out about Dak Prescott and the MVP that he is. He stinks.
Hold on.
2 interceptions.
Wait, your quarterback.
Lordy.
He plays
the MVP.
He plays one bad football game.
and he's,
the Chicago game wasn't any good.
Oh, Lordy. Wait a minute. How many games did you have you couldn't score the second half, jackass? Oh, my God.
Why can't he with the number one offense? Why can't he keep them going?
Okay.
Why can't he keep them in it? He can't keep them in it. He can't keep them in it.
Wait, Dak, wait a minute. Let me tell you this about Jalen.
Last week, you guys had a love fest on this guy.
Mark, he's crowing over beating 2 guys that were on a practice squad in the secondary at corner and saying the cornerback's back because they played against the shittiest defense in football.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Did your guy beat Denver? Did you beat Denver? Did you beat Denver?
But Did you beat Denver? Your guy cannot keep your team in it.
I'm sorry.
They needed to score for score. You got blown out. Bro.
When I have a defense that literally gives up 5.5 yards before contact.
Oh, my God. Defense. Your quarterback can't keep you in it. He's overrated.
I love how you Dak Prescott haters lie in wait. Don't say nothing for weeks when he's going 13 touchdowns and all that.
You guys are in love with Dak Prescott. He stinks.
Are you telling me you think Dak Prescott hasn't had a better year so far than Jalen Hurts?
I'm telling you that exactly.
You're out of your mind.
He's smoking crack.
Really? What's so great about him? What's his record, Sills?
Record? He can't play defense.
The guy has 3 wins.
Oh, my God.
He can't play defense.
You're not that dumb, are you, Philly? Philly, are you really that dumb?
My guy's way better. My guy's way better.
31.5 points per game my defense is giving up.
That's not my problem.
Literally.
But you know what?
You get them the ball anywhere on the field, they're scoring touchdowns.
Great quarterbacks.
Oh, shut up, dude. Bullshit. Nobody is going to be in it. Nobody is going to be in it with that freaking defense.
Nobody.
You know what?
Nobody.
Again,
Fuck this.
Nobody.
Yeah. You lose. Nobody. That's what Dak Prescott does. Chokes.
Hey,
I ain't taking his crap today.
Wait. See what you've done now here. Wait a minute. Mark, I'm on your side.
Of course you are. You guys made out last week.
Let me see if I get this straight, jackass. So, with a defense that's given up 30-some points a game, we should still be like, a 6-win team right now, right? Is that what you're saying? Is that literally what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is that the great quarterbacks that you proclaim that your guy is sometimes has to keep his team in it and give them a chance. Dak Prescott consistently over the course of a career never can keep his team in it when he needs to.
The only reason that
he can't do it.
I'm sorry, Billy. I thought you actually had some knowledge. The only reason why this team has actually been credible over the years is because they've had Dak Prescott. We've seen what they've been like with Cooper Rush running the show.
What have they done? They've lost.
We've seen them when Tony Romo went out and they were 4-15. I'm sorry.
Tony Romo could keep them in the game.
Mark, your problem with your team is
Jerry Jones.
You don't have
this week it's Jerry Jones. Last week he's a genius.
No, it's totally.
I know.
At this point, Jalen Hurts would never be anywhere if Howie Roseman is not on that team.
Amen.
He would be nowhere. Okay, nowhere.
Jalen Hurts would have kept Dallas in that game last week.
No, he wouldn't have.
Absolutely.
Yes, he would have. Absolutely.
Never happened.
100,000%,
man. I mean,
1,000%.
Listen, I'll give you credit here, Philly, and you're right about this. Brian Flores' defense against the Minnesota Vikings. I took more out of that game. I took nothing out of that Giant win. I don't know how you can say that you don't take a game, something out of the Giants game when they just beat us 2 weeks ago, and they're a division rival. Okay, well then let me take it out of the game. You got your
praise. Wait a second. I heard you praising Dak Prescott, how great he was when they beat the Giants and came back.
You got the shit kicked out of you by that same team. So
2 weeks ago, and. Well, probably it's the team that actually won because we have a history of winning. No, do we not win a Super Bowl last year?
You also show now you can lose to anybody. Because if you can,
anybody could lose it. Anybody could lose.
Okay,
I mean, we know that.
That team's going to pick.
But wait, your guy should never lose a game because he's the greatest quarterback of all time, isn't he?
Okay, wait.
I didn't say he was the greatest quarterback of all time. I said he's a better quarterback than what you've got by a lot.
All right. Well, the quarterback is basically all we got because we damn sure ain't got a damn defense.
Ain't much.
And Billy, all right. In the bye right
500 came for blood today.
Okay, so you make a move for cornerback. This is it's not. Okay, because your football team is nowhere in the same conversation as the Eagles right now.
It's like, why am I here?
Okay. No.
Why am I here?
Because you have to eat.
Because your quarterback is good.
Oh, Lordy.
His quarterback.
It is. Hey, that's like saying Dan Marino sucks because he's 7-9 in the postseason.
No. I can't put Dak Prescott and Dan Marino.
Wait, Dan Marino's got a losing record in the postseason.
Yeah, but that's Dan Marino. Dan Marino played in a different era, and Dan Marino was in a Super Bowl. So Dak hasn't been to the championship game.
So wait a minute. So with that premise there, you believe Jalen Hurts is a better player than Lamar Jackson?
Yes.
Okay. Nobody on the planet would think that.
But Philly.500.
That's why they have how many wins. That's how many Super Bowls has he been in. At some point, it's not about the statistics.
You don't get into the Hall of Fame.
It's about the winning.
You don't get into the Hall of Fame with Super Bowls, dude. You get into the Hall of Fame.
I don't care about the Hall of Fame.
All right.
I care about the Super Bowls.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So do you believe right now, heading in to this bye, how you feeling about your running game? Do you think it's turned around after the Giant game?
I think it turned around big time. I think not only did it turn around, I do, yeah. I think, because we couldn't run against
NFL in rush defense.
I don't care, but we had so much trouble with the running game early on this year that they needed that. And not only that, they found a second running back. So now you have something to build on with a two-headed monster going forward.
I like that. Are you making a move for Max Crosby or anybody of that ilk?
Jerry Jones is just full of shit. Okay, Jerry Jones has been milking that we got that trade, we got 2 extra picks, we got some cash, and if we find something that's gonna make us better, we're gonna go ahead and do something about it. Our phones are waiting for you to call us here because we're gonna do something here. Man, he's PT Barnum, man. He's PT freaking Barnum. Now, I will say, if you look at what just happened with Hutchinson getting a $45 million deal and knowing that Micah Parsons is 47, if you did make a move for Max Crosby, and let's say you gave up a first and second, and by all means, I'd be happy to trade second-round picks because every one of our second-round picks, guys are just freaking ass. They just suck. But if
I have a question.
No questions from you, Philly. Philly, shut up. This is my time. We've listened to you just talking and trashing my team. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up. Just shut up, okay? Let me talk, okay? Let me just talk about Max Crosby. Just shut. No. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Just shut up. I'm sick of you Eagle fans. Listen, I can't look at my email. I get emails trolling out there. I can't go to Facebook. I can't go to Instagram. I can't even go on my live streams. All I get is freaking Eagles people just literally coming after me. So just shut up, Philly. I've gotten all your damn text messages with all this stuff. I even got a guy sending me Sesame Street. All the little guys there. The letter of the day is L. Just shut up. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Why am I here? Now, can I finish my statement, Philly? Or are you going to rudely interrupt me while I'm melting down?
Please, before you have an aneurysm, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Philly, look what you're doing, Philly. You're going to kill the guy.
Max Crosby would at least make sense because at least he has 2 more years left on his deal at $35 million, and hopefully is young enough that he is actually going to be there for some length of time. Do I think the Cowboys are going to do it? No, because Jerry Jones, he just loves to go ahead. It just makes you think you're going to do something. He's going to make you think we're going to make the playoffs.
Man, okay, Philly. The
stars have fallen. The stars have fallen.
Philly.
They have burnt up. Hey, all I got to say is why would a Cowboy fan that just proclaimed to have the worst defense in the history of the NFL even want to bother making a trade? Why would you want that,
bro?
Why would you want them? It's not gonna help you anyways. But you're gonna go what? From the worst defense in history to the worst defense in history? They ain't gonna help you. You guys are
you're in rare form today, Philly. You've been thinking about this shit since Sunday, haven't you? You've been I can't wait till Wednesday. Let me make some notes here. Okay, you've been practicing, haven't you? Oh no,
I've been waiting since last Wednesday. You've been waiting
for payback. But I'm going to tell you, one of these days, the chickens are going to come home to roost, Bobby. They're going to come home to roost.
You've been saying that for 10 years. It hasn't happened.
One of those days.
Let me tell you something.
It took 50 years for you guys to win a Super Bowl, but it finally happened, didn't it?
Dak Prescott. You guys love fest for Dak Prescott. I was sick. It was sickening. Mark comes on. Oh, we're coming for you, Philly. We're coming for you.
We're still coming for you.
I don't think
we're still coming for you. That's our Super Bowl.
Shot.
That is our Super Bowl. Right now, I'm circling. Cowboys Super Bowl is going against the Green Monsters.
Lose this week. Hey, go play with Elmo. Wait, you're going to lose this week again.
Hey, Philly. He mentioned Hutchinson just now. Are you going to pay Jalen Carter after what you've seen this year, north of $45 million, or are you going to pick the 5th-year option up and not pay him that? How are you going to handle this offseason here? Because right now he's been underwhelming.
You gotta pay him. I understand.
You're gonna pay him north of Aiden Hutchinson.
I'm gonna. I don't think a defensive tackle is gonna make what an edge rusher.
Right, they're different positions.
So he's not gonna make that much. But I don't see how you can sit there and play games with this guy with the talent he has. So you could put some stuff in his contract, to keep him accountable. But I don't think you can mess around with it. I think you got to sign him.
Okay. Overshown, is he coming back this week?
Not this week. He'll probably be coming back after the bye week. They just opened up his window last week.
You think he'll be on the field for Philly?
Oh, yeah. He'll definitely be on the field for Philly.
Good.
Mark, I happen to tell you, if you look at all the quarterback and how people are looking, people are loving what Dak is doing right now. He's playing fucking great football. Would you say that this is one of the better years? Hey, look, I don't give the. You know what I could say about Hurts? There's many games you can pick out this year that he's
winner, Mr. MVP, Mr. MVP. Dak Prescott stinks. He threw 2 picks.
Hey, wait a minute, Mark. Do you think this is one of the better years he's had so far?
Actually,
he's got to carry the team.
Great.
2 years ago was really good. 2 years ago was really good. We'll see. But again, it doesn't matter. As Philly put it, we're not winning games. So it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. That's the worst part about this is, going into this, every year that Dak Prescott has been injured, when he's come back, he's had great seasons. And the Cowboys didn't take advantage of it. The Joneses, of course, doing what they do. Let's bring in a bunch of guys that are basically one-year rentals that are league minimum guys. We'll throw them together on the defense, and we'll be fine. And that's not a way to win.
Oh, well, let me ask you this. How do you think the Eagles do against the Packers next Monday night?
I'm hoping that I'll be able to come in on Wednesday feeling pretty good. How about that? Okay? That's what I'm hoping.
Do you know, and Roll Philly Dog said this, and I'm going to point this out. Dak Prescott has thrown more interceptions in one game than Jalen Hurts all year.
That's because Dak Prescott
you guys don't throw the football
3 times a game.
That's because his team stinks.
I mean, Jalen throws the ball 7 times a game. The other guy throws it 40.
I don't know.
It must be.
Then how amazing is that?
I tell you what, Philly, it must be nice that you guys can hold on to a game without having to score a single point in the second half.
Mm-hmm. How many?
Okay?
What's your record again, Mark?
3-4
What's your record?
3-4.
It's November, and you have 3 wins. And guess what?
And a half.
This is Dak's Super Bowl year. September and October is behind us.
Oh.
Now, here comes the whatchamacallit. He begins to fade in November, right around Thanksgiving. December's coming, and you can't stop it.
Would you keep Brett Toth in there, or would you put Cam Jurgens in?
I would keep Brett Toth in until I know Jurgens is healthy. Because I don't believe – I think, if Jurgens is 70%, I think you sit him.
Tell me something, Mark, on your Cowboys here as they're going into this game this weekend. Who are they playing again? They're playing Arizona this week,
They're playing Arizona, where Kyler Murray has never lost at AT&T.
So you go 4-4-1 there, okay?
And then get a bye.
Oh, boy.
And then they get the bye.
Then we got the Raiders.
Okay, and next week is the trading deadline. Are you going to be buyers?
I think Jerry Jones will try and do something. He'll definitely milk the clock to the last minute. And it wouldn't surprise me if they did, to try and say, well, we got Amari Cooper when we were 3-5, and we ended up winning the division. So, yeah, I think that they will actually try and do something.
I'll say this to you, Philly, and these next couple games, do you not agree, are going to tell you a lot more as you're moving forward into the championship months, where you think you are right now. Again, we just had Ray Didinger on, and he's like, I'm not going to go anywhere yet. I want to see this next. You got Green Bay, Detroit, Dallas, Chicago.
We'll skip the Dallas part. Yeah, we'll go Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, right? We can skip the Dallas part, and that's a joke.
The Chargers, the Raiders,
Chargers,
and then the Commanders.
Yeah, I think this is. I mean, I feel like this is our season right now. You got to go out, and I think you got to at least split with Green Bay and Detroit. You need one of those games because you've already beaten the Buccaneers, you've already beat the Rams. So tiebreaker wise, you're really good. But yeah, I think the season starts then, and we got some tough games. So hopefully the way we went into the bye. Get that running game going. Hopefully that's going to start carrying over because we need to start playing better football now.
How about this, Mark? I'm glad that we're all together here on Halloween. We're all here on Halloween week. We're all having a good time here. Guess who wasn't at the Eagle Halloween party last night?
I bet A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
I didn't
see.
Here's what I said.
I didn't see Devontae Smith either.
Well, the thing is I was sitting there looking at Sunday that you guys' offense looked really great with him not being on the field. And I said, that might make them think maybe we should trade A.J. Brown. Seemed like we didn't skip a beat without him.
What do you think, Philly?
What?
A.J. Brown. Do you need
trade him now?
Brown? No, wait. Do you need A.J. Brown to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah. I think so.
So you don't think you can win it without him?
Well, I think we could win it without him, but I think it's a lot easier. I think A.J. Brown is one of the keys to this team, and you can't trade him. You're not going to trade A.J. Brown, first of all. And if you did, how are you better because of it? I don't believe it. So, no, of course you can't trade. That's like off-season, all-season conversations.
Do you think
that's
they'll address that in the off-season?
I do. I think we're going to figure out, they're going to work it out one way or the other. I do. Yeah.
You know what? I mean, Mark, I don't have a problem where you guys are right now. I didn't think you guys were going to win the Super Bowl. Did you, Philly?
How about them? How about them? Washington Commanders, right? To win the division.
That's the guys that should really feel bad.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. I may miss.
Said they were going to win the division.
I did. I may miss the boat on this one here, boy. Well, that's because Jay Daniels hasn't played though, too. I mean, I think their offseason strategy stunk. I thought they brought in too many older guys. We've done that. Quarterbacks missed 3 weeks, dude. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I mean,
it's true.
Who's the biggest threat, Philly? Let me ask Mark this. Mark, who do you think the biggest threat is to the Eagles in the NFC?
I'm going to have to say Green Bay. I think Green Bay, although you got to look at the Lions too. Between those two guys, they're going to be fighting it out against each other. But whoever gets home field advantage, I think it's definitely going to make a big difference in this one.
See, I'd like to see the Rams I'd like to see the Rams play them again because I thought the Rams had a great game against them. I'll ask you, Philly. Philly, who do you think is the biggest threat in the NFC to the Eagles?
Detroit.
Why Detroit?
I think Detroit. I think that Detroit. I think that offense is so dynamic, and when they get that running game going with Montgomery and Gibbs, I think that they once they're on, they can score points on anybody. Their defense, is a little weak and they give up points, but I like their pass rushers. I like Aiden Hutchinson. I really think that they're better than Green Bay. Now, they did lose to Green Bay. They're going to play them again, but I think at the end of the day, that division is going to end up being Detroit's. I think they're the toughest team. I do.
Mark, do you think the AFC is stronger or the NFC?
I think AFC is.
Why?
I just look at, again, between the Lions, the Packers, the Rams, and I hate to say the Eagles, that you've got really some great teams in there. Denver is really good. Again, I wasn't a believer in Denver, but Denver may make a whole lot of noise out there. I'm not sure what the Colts really are. I think that they've kind of snuck up on people. I'm not sure Daniel Jones that at some point the midnight.
So did Denver beat Philly? Did Denver beat Philly and the Cowboys back to back?
Yeah, they did. Yes,
we came back. We were up like 24-6 with 7 minutes left. We blew that. Man, game.
Did you see Philly? Did you see Denver being that this year?
No, I mean, I thought they were borderline wild card team type thing, but that pass rush that they have is ridiculous. And that caused us a lot of problems.
You made a move today for a corner. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a C move. I think it's a depth move. Do you think go ahead. Let me hear your thoughts on that move.
I think it's a decent move in the context of it gives you some depth and maybe some flexibility in the secondary, right? He's a slot guy mainly. So if they feel like we got to do it, you could put Cooper DeJean out there. So in that way, I think it's good, but I also think it's the first shoe to drop. I don't think this is the end. I think this is his first move. I still expect to get a pass rusher.
You think it'd be somebody like Jermaine Johnson?
Yeah, Jermaine Johnson. I would like Will McDonald off that team, to be honest with you. That would have. But I think a guy like Bradley Chubb's the guy to watch out for. He played under Vic Fangio in Denver and in Miami. So that would be easy transition. Jalen Phillips, another one. I think they're going to get a pass rusher.
Mark, a couple last ones here for you. Is it now it's been one of the biggest? Did you just fucking huss at me there? Listen.
No, I said, thank God that this is almost over, okay? Do the mercy kill. Just kill me now, okay?
Dude, you set yourself up for this. You come in talking shit last week.
And you know what? I'll do it again. I'll gladly, whenever I get a chance, I will talk some shit.
Hey.
I know you'll beat Arizona and watch out, Eagles. I know. And you know what? I'm going to be here for it.
Watch this. Hang on. Mark, has this been too big of a roller coaster ride this year for you on these Cowboys?
Oh, my God, yes. I woke – it's crazy that you say that because I woke up Monday morning and I said to my wife, I said, you've got to do a shirt that is the Cowboys season is just a roller coaster because we haven't lost back-to-back weeks. You get 1 week, you're feeling pretty good. You look at the offense like, okay. And it's really home versus road. So we're playing at home against Arizona. We'll probably get a win there. And then you'll start feeling this. You'll start saying to yourself, well, hey, we're 4-4-1. We're back at 500. We're in second place in our division. The Commanders are ass. We got the bye week. We're going to get Overshown back. And then all of a sudden you got the Raiders. And in the same way, Philly is feeling great right now about beating the Giants, especially after that devastating loss of Scadaboo. I think that literally killed any opportunity because I think the Giant players were completely in shock after that. And beating Minnesota, Carson Wentz literally pissed down his leg.
What about them beating Kansas City? What about them beating the Rams?
Back when Kansas City got into their strike?
I mean, come on, dude. You're talking about a 6-2 team. These Cowboy fans are insane. I've never seen a fan base so happy to be 3-3-1. Who's happy?
Who said I was happy about this, bro? Bro, you saw me literally freaking melt down on here. I'm not happy about this. My coach just told you to shove the statistics up your ass if you're satisfied with where we are. No Cowboy fan says, yes, we got 3 fucking wins. No,
you love being 3-3-1. You love it.
Mark.
You love it.
No, Dan Selio loves it. Okay?
Wait, Mark, wait. Is it me or does this guy take so much pride in watching you just fucking suffer?
It's not just him. Literally, it's not just him. Because when Cowboys win, my numbers go down. When and you can look. I tell you what. Look, go back and look at the last couple of weeks when the Cowboys have won some games, and look at your numbers. I guarantee you, the numbers for this one will go through the roof. This one will be better than Joy Taylor being on here. Watch.
Let me tell you what it is.
Because y'all love to see us suffer.
Let me tell you, because he sets himself up. The guy constantly trashes the Eagles, talks great about Dallas, this, that, the other. And then when they lose and people come to say things, he goes, oh, why is everybody bothering poor me, poor Mark Holmes? He knows what he's doing. But I don't let him get away with nothing. With none.
Mark, wait, Philly. What was he like during the game on Sunday when the Denver Broncos were taking that belt? What was he like? Because I happened to do this. It's the first time I've done this. I tuned on and watched him. All I saw, see that look right there he's doing right there?
Yeah. That's what he was doing. Then he would eat some glizzies, eat some food. And then all the other people would be talking. Yeah, it was great. I mean, it's wonderful. That I love when they lose watching Mark. Especially when he starts to have hope. When he starts to have that hope, like he really thought they were coming for the Eagles.
Wait a minute.
And then Denver humbled them.
Wait a minute. You're so mean here, man. Hang on for a minute. Just when the guy has some hope and they're winning, you go in there and you put your foot on the throat of a team that's 32nd in defense. You're kicking a guy when he's down.
Of course. It's payback. Hey, listen, I lived through the 90s. I lived with these asshole Cowboys fans. All right? I remember I'm only giving it back to them. I'm only giving back what they gave me. That's
Mark,
it.
I didn't know you back then, dude. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Mark's a great guy. But his Cowboys, he's got to pay for the Cowboys. It's just,
Mark,
he got to.
Are you going to have a over 500 record by the end of the year?
We still have the toughest schedule left in the NFL. If Overshown comes back and doesn't destroy his knee and is anywhere.
Wait. Why do you have the toughest schedule? Who do you play?
What do you mean, who do we play?
Who do you play that's so tough that you have the toughest schedule?
We got Kansas City. We got we got Detroit.
All right.
We got, before it was Minnesota, but we got the Chargers.
Stinks.
Okay. I mean, we got
Arizona stinks.
The thing is,
we got one more game. Washington stinks.
And we got you guys.
We got the toughest schedule.
No,
we got Buffalo, Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago. Those are tough games. Chargers.
Right.
Didn't you just say the Chargers stink? I'm sorry.
No, he didn't say that. No, Chargers. I think the Chargers are okay.
You're just hearing ghosts like Dak Prescott here goes with back to pass.
All right,
throwing interceptions.
Okay, can we end this?
Yes.
No,
finally,
let's talk more about Dak's all his losses. Let's go through each playoff game. I think that would be so much fun. Drive for drive. How about when he ran a quarterback sneak with 3 seconds left in the game and ran the clock out in the playoffs?
Mark.
What a joker! Oh, that was great.
Wait. Let me get the fuck out of here. Mark. I don't want you to leave like this. Mark, don't do this to us. Come on, dog. Listen.
Dak runs in, he gets up, time runs out.
Mark.
There's time for one more play. Let
me get the fuck out. Mark, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Billy. I can't take it anymore. I love you guys.
I love you guys. Thank you. I had to. I had to be done.
Hey,
all right.
Let me fucking get out of here, man. Holy shit. He's too good. Hey, I give Mark Holmes, man. I love Mark Holmes. I really do. I give him a lot of love. This guy, man. And you know what? Yeah, I'll be there. You know what, Mark? I'm actually pulling for you, dude. I want you to beat the Arizona Cardinals. Okay? I'm not kidding you. I'm pulling for you, dog. I really am. Holy shit. We're going to read some super chats. We're going to get Xander's ass back in here. We'll do some supers. And we'll do that here. And we'll do that. I don't know. I mean, that's as funny as I've seen it happen in a long time there. I mean, Philly.500 that fucker was in rare form today, boss. Hey, all right. Hey, that made me feel better after the Michael Carter trade. I got to look. Hey, if I've got to look up who the guy is, you got to love Eagle fans, though. This is a grand slam. I'm like, Michael Carter, who the
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that because I didn't. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I finally lost it. That show will probably go viral. Yeah. Slow meltdown to purgatory. Hope you all had a great day. And I don't even know what to say.
By the way, King Dick back here, and so before we start this video, I gotta get this mother humping thing out of the way. Mark Holmes is my daddy.